Hey guys, welcome back to Coin Knowledge. Hopefully everyone had a nice holiday. Now, we're going to be covering a project that has been flooding my timeline. Obviously, I've been spending some time with some family, so I have had some time just to kind of relax a little bit and, be on Twitter. And one thing I'm getting, seeing a lot on my timeline, and one that's being asked by you guys in some of the comment sections, is this project Reploy. The ticker is RAI. Now, it's one that I'm going to give you guys my brutal, honest opinions here by the end of the video. You guys are going to know where I stand on this. But because it is, kind of getting, shilled, pushed, promoted by all the major influencers, I am getting questions about it by you guys. I do want to cover it and give you guys my opinion because it is kind of a hot project right now. Now, as always, before we get into the video and give you guys my opinion here on what this project even is, if you guys do get value out of the videos here, if you guys could subscribe to the channel and like the videos. Your support means everything, and I do appreciate it. So if we look here at Reploy, now there's not a whole lot to study here. It did go out literally on the 23rd of December. Now we've seen it was a fair launch. So I mean, this thing started out extremely low. As soon as far back as this will show us here on CoinMarketCap, I think it was lower than that. Obviously, we can go over here and look at Dex Screener and see. Yeah, I don't know why it does that sometimes, but we can see that there is zero buy and sell tax on the project. That is why I have this pulled up as well, which is always good to see here. But if we look at the market cap, again, it went live on the 23rd, and you see it went live all the way down. I mean, if we really blow this up, I mean, this thing was like sub 1 million, right at a million. So pretty fair launch. And obviously you can see the price action has been essentially up only since launch here, only a couple days old. Now, we are seeing that as a major result of major influencers in the space like Crypto God John, to name one, just pushing this project here recently. But if we actually take a look at what this project even is, it is an AI project. They do say that they are made more for developers as they are a no-code platform. We'll get into that here in a little bit. They do say they have a KYC and audit completed by Solid Proof. I couldn't find a whole lot of stuff besides KYC, showing that the team was actually doxxed. But they do say they do have a Twitter space going on later tonight at the time of this video going out. So we'll see what that entails, exactly what is going to be going on there. But they say, the AI ecosystem built for blockchains, experience the future of blockchain development with AI-powered smart contract generation, automated auditing, and seamless deployment tools as well. They say that they've been used by a couple of projects here. In my opinion, nothing extremely huge or, outlandish there, but the frontier for AI and web builders. For founders, you can launch your Web3 startups in minutes with the AI-powered smart contract generation. Developers, builders, investors, they say built for builders, so it's a no-code tools to empower. So whether you're building DeFi protocols, NFT marketplaces, or anything else, Reploy provides the tools and AI assistance you need to build faster and more securely. So I think the whole point is to help developers kind of build a lot quicker, being a no-code platform as well. So optimize and integrate into 40 top on-chain protocols. That's a lot of different chains there. You can obviously use it for as well. And again, if you guys want to know a little bit more about the project, you can go into all the individual tabs here, the white paper, documentation. They also do put out a thread here as well. So they do compare themselves to other bigger companies that also offer the no-code smart contract platforms as well here. So, but I'm going to put a big asterisk here and just let you guys know right up front. I think this project is extremely high risk because it's so new, literally days old. The only reason why I wanted to cover it is because you guys are asking about it already. It's kind of hard to not see this, on the timeline right now, in my opinion. And, the last time we did see a project like this get pushed super hard by big influencers. Now, the biggest one they're missing right now currently, in my opinion, is someone like an Alex Becker. But last time we saw, a project like this get really pushed was Pinlink. So if we actually pull up Pinlink here, if you guys are not familiar, this is a project that was pushed by some of the similar influencers pushing Reploy right now. Now, we can see that Pinlink, it went ahead and went from, on a monster run all the way, I don't know if it'll show me all the way from like 5 cents, sub 5 cents, all the way up to about $4 here, and it was up only. So I'm not saying the projects are exactly the same. I'm not comparing them in that way. I'm just saying the last time we saw a lot of the similar influencers push a project in the AI space. We can look at Pinlink, which did insane numbers there. Now, if Reploy is going to have the same price action, I do not know. In my opinion, I think it's extremely high risk. It's one thing you could wait for, in my opinion, is see how the X Spaces goes. See what gets talked about there, see what is really going on with the project. But in my opinion, not financial advice. This is something, full disclosure, that I am not personally involved with. At this current time, I do not hold anything in this project, so literally just covering it because it's being flooded and you guys are requesting it in numbers right now across different videos. So just wanted to give you guys my opinion here. But is there potential for something like a Reploy with all the major influencers behind it to go somewhere? There is, you cannot deny the fact and the price movement that all these influencers have when they're pushing a project. And I do think, being in the AI space, there is, some potential there. If the audit, was completed by Solid Proof, then there is some potential for this project to, potentially go somewhere. Now, how high it could go, I have no idea. It could go the other way too. This thing could just be, could just retrace all the way and just not recover. It could just be a pump and dump. It could be a scam. But, when we look at past projects that this, all these guys have been pushing, we can see that sometimes they work out, sometimes they don't. But again, my honest opinion here with Reploy, they can't all be bullish. I think that this is extremely degen and it is super high risk, potential high reward. But, I just wanted to give you guys my opinion here and hop on real fast because, again, seeing the requests come in, so I just want to give you guys my opinion. But I do think what they're trying to build as far as an idea for the platform is definitely a bullish concept. Now, if you look at their exchange listings, again, this thing just came out, so it really is primarily just on Uniswap. So no, really exchanges. They have L-Bank, but I don't really know how bullish of an exchange that is. In my opinion, it's not one that I really use or one that I would even consider a tier 1 or 2 or 3. So that is my opinion there. But, with no buy or sell tax, that's one thing that Pinlink did have, was a 5% buy and sell tax, I believe. Whereas Reploy does not. They have a lot of coverage right now in the space, especially in the AI space. The markets are kind of stagnant right now, so it's going to be interesting to see how, Reploy does. But keep in mind that it is literally only a couple of days old. So this is one of those things where you can either decide, if you want to get, if you want to get involved, pick a correct time, maybe a dip, and just kind of hold on. But, obviously don't put anything more than you're willing to risk, because something like this has the potential to either go to zero or it could pull a Pinlink and do, a 10, 20x from here. Now, again, just circling back, I do not hold a position. So before anyone says that I'm shilling, my own bags, my own position, I do not hold any Reploy. I do not personally plan to at this current time. We'll see what happens on the X space. We'll see. They say a special guest, what's going to be happening there. They're going to be covering who's behind Reploy, what makes Reploy revolutionary, where they're heading, the roadmap. So that's going out tonight, depending on where you're at today, the 27th. So depending on what time zone you're at, it's 10 p.m. UTC. So you can do the math there on the 27th. But either way, I figured I'd cover this project because it's getting requested. It is all over the timeline here. Let me know if this is a project that you've decided to get involved with, if there's more going on this project. But again, highlights, the short and skinny of it. Bullish concept. The website isn't terrible. Hopefully we see more of the team in that X Spaces. What they're trying to do definitely, could make sense. They have, if this is real, looks like they're used by at least some platforms right now. Looks like it is an AI infrastructure play as well. But again, just walk on glass here, because this is super degen, super high risk, but at this market cap, it looks like it's dipping a little bit. Now, who knows where it's going to find support, if it's going to hold here in the 2.5 range, or if it's going to come back down to the 1.5 range. Who knows with such a new project. But either way, guys, that's my quick take on Reploy, a brand new degen AI project. Kind of giving it to you guys early on, just give you guys my initial opinion. Now, my opinion could change after the Twitter space, after time goes on here. We're going to see how Reploy performs, and you guys can always circle back to this video. And as always, if there's other projects you guys want me to cover, or even like you're seeing with Reploy of the newer project in the space, I just want my initial opinion on, and to see if it's worth a buy or not, then as always, comment them below. Or there's a Patreon where you can go one-on-one and go VIP access in the Discord, or you can just join the free Discord, and there's a general chat channels as well. But either way, that is my take on Reploy. I do think it has some potential with what they're building and all the influencers pushing them right now, but I do think it is very degenerate, even at a $25 million market cap. And I do think this thing is either going to be a hit or a miss. So time will tell. Let's see where this thing goes over the next couple of days, couple of weeks, see if it does actually, deliver on what they're trying to do here, and we'll just study the price action. And as always, let me know your opinion on this project, if there's anything you would agree with, disagree with. I did forget to mention that the dilution, obviously it was fair launch, so the dilution is really not much to really worry about here, but hopefully that gets cleared up as well, as far as where all the tokens did go. But you can also look at the contract, but that is just initial opinions here. Let me know, guys, in the comments below. And as always, if you guys got value out of today's video, if this answered any questions, if you were one of the ones asking about Reploy, let me know that as well. And otherwise, if you guys could like the video, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and share the video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, see you guys.